with the wind, the prevailing wind. Here we go then. It should be an interesting game this, because as I say, it's about par, 240, and so makes for an interesting game. The bowlers will be interested. They'll feel that South Africa, with their bowling group, were able to just stay in the game and able to get wickets as they went along. One slip and a man in at a catching cover to start. Inside edge. Half a shout.
Yeah, we saw Quinton de Kock out to the left arm seamer. Shaheen Afridi, I think it was. Yeah. Sunday. Trying to play a little bit too square. Here we see it was angling down. Pass leg stump. It's well within his right. I think he's just got to be a little bit careful trying to play too square early on Quinton de Kock. He's got to try and possibly try and hit the ball between the stumps and mid on a lot more, especially in the initial stages of an innings.
Off the mark. Rameez, I should get your thoughts on how you feel about 240 as a target here, considering, and Robin and myself sitting here saying about par, but Pakistan's so good at defending totals.
It's like getting a 240 in the final of a contest, so that will add pressure to the run chase. But Pakistan clearly about 30-40 short, because the way they started, it appeared as if a 270 plus total is what South Africa will be tracking. Wickets now. I think that's the only way out of this mess that they've created because of not batting well.
Yeah, context, I guess, because Pakistan were 128 for 3 in the 25th and going at just over 5 to the over. And so getting 240 makes it seem like they've underachieved. Or I should put it this way, to say getting 240 to them will be not playing the rest of the game well enough. Halfway in, you're okay, and you play the other half well, then 240 would be a double. You expect to get to 260.
Yeah, exactly. So, fielders in, stop the rotation of strike. If you're not getting wickets, bowl dots, create pressure, field well, support the bowlers, get a spinner in early. I thought Shoaib Malik was brilliant as a skipper in the last game. He used the spinners well. I thought he looked attacking also, which is always useful.
Yeah, I think on that point, when you're defending a low total, I think captaincy is so crucial, making the right bowling changes at the right time, knowing when to attack, knowing when to try and just keep it tight for a few overs. He was exceptional last game. I thought that passage of play between cat and mouse play between Faf du Plessis, Shadab Khan, and the way he maneuvered the field eventually leading to Faf du Plessis' dismissal was exceptional. So he needed every bit of brain power that he possesses and experience to try and help his team get over the line.
Yeah, 4 of the last 5 matches here, one-day internationals, day and night, won by the team batting first. Throw out that South Africa in 2018, they've batted second 7 times and won 5 times. Another stat at the bottom of your screen, team batting second in day and night matches has won 6 out of 29. Faf du Plessis won the toss. That's a good start from Shinwari, 2 without loss.
How many times we've seen Pakistan to bounce back with the ball, and so now they know that it's a small target that they have to defend, and you'd see them operate brilliantly. I'm hoping that they bring out their A game when they're up against the wall. That is when they start to perform.
2 without loss. All wickets intact. During the power play, see if they can set a platform. Here's a Hendricks, Duplessis, and the Dustin. Batsmen that South Africa will rely upon. This man, Shaheen Afridi, has been good, very. 10th match, he's got 18 wickets. Didn't play in the first game, and it was a conditions scenario where they felt that it was a slower deck and he might just provide the pace and disappear to all parts, potentially. They won that, so... Oh, shouts of catch it. Wide, given. That was a Hendricks he got in the previous game with delivery like that, just swung more than he expected and nicked down leg side. Once again, he's the one to get it to swing. First up.
I think that could be the reason why he's given new ball ahead of Mohammad Amir. Mohammad Amir has almost stopped swinging the ball back into the stumps. He's lost that shape, Mohammad Amir. So that job really to create a bit of uncertainty in the mind of the batsman has gone to Shaheen Afridi.
He found it last game, though. There's a look, yeah, daylight between ball and bat. Nothing on it. Wide given correctly. Yeah, mightn't have been a bad idea here, Ramiz, and even after seeing that first couple have shown a hint of swing to pull Shinwari out and get Amir on at the other end, because it looks like it'll swing.
Got to stop these singles. Men up in the circle. Look to be just a little bit flat. And well, the viewers say that Pakistan seem to be on if they feel well. I think that's the trigger point for the watchers and the viewers. If they're feeling well, then you know that they've arrived. They're there to contest.
Great games to watch when Pakistan play. Fielding, excellent. That's what you're calling for. Throw themselves about. He's very good at backward point. Stopping the ball, but also hitting the stumps should an opportunity arise.
Yeah, he's exceptional. He's athletic and he reads the game so well at backward point. He's almost moving before the shot's been played. So he gives himself that extra yard to actually get to the ball. He's so athletic.
Yeah, what it does, it creates frustration in the mind of the batsman, because he's played a good shot, it's been stopped beautifully, so now he'll probably look for a different angle, and that may engage an outside edge or force him to do something different. That's what a good spell of fielding can do.
Also works as a spark, and I believe that Pakistan requires spark. Each time you see Pakistan play in a game, you might think, oh, look a bit lethargic, maybe looking uninterested, and maybe they don't have a decent enough score, and something sparks them to life. And that's why I say they're fabulous to watch, the games when Pakistan play historically, because you see the shift in the game, and you just get the feeling they sense they can win. What a shot. What a beautiful shot that is. Classical Hashim Amla. 9 without loss.
That was absolute world class, Hashim Amla. Have a look at this. You just have to admire the timing. I reckon that's what's improved in Newlands in the last few years. It used to be a spongy outfield, and now when you beat the inner ring, it inevitably goes for 4. But have a look at this on top of the bounce. Beautiful. Just open the face a little bit to generate a little bit more pace. High class.
Yeah, deflates the bowler, that kind of shot. So good to watch this wristy batsman. Lovely to watch. Pleasant on the eye. 6 of 6 balls, Amla.
You bowl one of those and you hear a thud into the keeper's gloves, you know you're lucky. Especially early on, during the power play, you got no protection whatsoever. Have a look at the width on this. It just bounces a little bit, but even then, Quinton de Kock and any opening batsman would back themselves to get something on there, get it away to the fence. Oh, yes. Wow. What a shot. 6 runs. It was almost payback for having missed the one before.
Well, he's absolutely nailed it. Dismissive of the bowler. Just a flick. Have a look at this 6. Magnificent. A killer for the left armour. Went high and tremendous strike.
I was talking about playing it between the stumps and mid-on. All of a sudden he just goes down, shimmies down the track and nails it over mid-wicket. That just shows you the talent he possesses. He's one of the best, Quinton de Kock. 88 meters. You know, you mentioned earlier, Pommy, about speaking about his 100th game, where he just said, well, it shows that I've been around a long time. I had an interaction with him prior to the game, and I asked him, what does he think about the surface? Well, he just answered me, it's 22 yards, and walked away.
Looking at that 6, Pakistan, not 30-40 shot, maybe 100 shot.
Well, he found the middle of the bat, all right. Yo, some shot, that. Yeah, he'll go for 4. And looking for the Yorker, it gets dug out, and from thinking that you're lucky, in the course of 2 or 3 balls, you feel you're so unlucky, and the day turns. He's gone for 10 in 2 balls.
And that's the problem. If you allow the opposition to a flyer, chasing 240, it's going to hurt you quite badly. So Pakistan need wickets and dots. Now that's a difficult equation really to handle and to manage. So Pakistan would want to be attacking, hence that Yorker length. They'll have to take those chances, but in between, you've got to maintain pressure as well.
Straight up in the air. 1 shot too many. Shinwari gets his own back. It's Quinton de Kock gone.
That is so anti-climax. They're checking the no ball. Nervous moments for both Usman Shinwari, Pakistan, and Quinton de Kock. It's played a horrible shot. After a 6 and a 4, he was attempting another majestic drive. Is he over the line? He's over the line. Can you believe it? Incredible.
Oh dear. Did I say that his day was lucky? Think back to the first ball of the over. It's short, it's wide. Yeah, that's over. I'm afraid that is over the line. And look at the back of the white line. That's where you want to be. You want to be behind that. If anything, if you're going to be lucky, you'll need to be on that. And the benefit of the doubt might go to you. No doubt whatsoever there. And Quinton de Kock can count himself a lucky man. Very. Because on top of a reprieve, he gets a free hit to actually sort himself out. Exhale, swing as hard as he can, and get back to just playing normally.
I think he calculated wrong, Quinton de Kock. He felt it was a free hit when he got out to that ball. It is free hit now, my friend.
He's just gone and asked Hashim Amla, is it a no ball? Is it really? Okay, well, that's the only way you're going to be in. There you go then, free hit.
What a Shinwari bowl. Does he go Yorker or bouncer? I reckon he's going Yorker.
It doesn't matter. He's going to swing at it come what may. Doesn't strike it well enough to get it away for 4. Get a couple. Eventful this over.
Yeah, right idea. Quinton de Kock with a big backlift, trying to get it right under his bat. He's not happy, Mickey Arthur. He knows when you're defending a small target or small total, you cannot afford opposition off the hook. And you cannot be bowling free hits.
I think 6 and a 4 got him to possibly bowl a little quicker. Hence that no ball.
You'd normally get a cheer and applause from the crowd. After that, a poor defensive there from Quinton de Kock. Reined himself right back. It's just not there. It's just not there at all.
Yeah, I think we've seen even Pith Laquayo and Dwayne Pretoria's getting that extra bounce from that end. So clearly a low percentage shot, trying to go across the line too early. And then we see evidence of that no ball. A free cardinal sin in white ball cricket, in any cricket for that matter, especially when you get a wicket off it.
We can all breathe. 3 gone. 22 without loss.
This week, the focus is at the top of the table.
The chase is on, the race is on.
As Liverpool
The leader's back on track.
try to maintain their lead at West Ham. Man City are ready to pounce.
Sergio Aguero!
Hosting Arsenal. Tottenham are also in action. And resurgent Man United look to continue their recent revival.
Absolutely devastating for Manchester United.
Premier League action continues all weekend. Live on Sky Sports Premier League.
Lovely day in Cape Town. Good start for South Africa. Swing and a miss. With not seized upon. And again, probably speak of the bounce. Just doesn't expect it to bounce that high. Amlaso doesn't make contact.
On the surface, it have a little bit of grass on them. Even now and then it might hit one and just stand a little bit taller on you than other normal deliveries. Nicely played by Hashim Amla. But I like the surface. I like it that there's something in it for the bowlers. Too often we watch